Hello and welcome back to the channel. Today's video is all going to be updating you about the 66 Mustang, what I've done, and what still needs to happen on it. So let's start with what I've already done to the car. And let's start up here at the front. So if you've seen some of my videos, you know I completely rebuilt this engine. It's back to factory original, except for it has a 4-barrel on it instead of a 2-barrel. And then I have high performance exhaust manifolds with GT exhaust all the way out the back. And everything has been repainted in the engine bay, repainted the walls, sandblasted them all down to bare sheet metal, new radiator, new horns, new washer fluid bag, and all the right original decals in here, or for some of you, stickers, one and the same. And I put a new master brake cylinder in, so if your car has brakes, the brake pedal doesn't return when you press them, your master brake cylinder is probably bad. That's the problem that I had with mine. I bled all the brakes, rebuilt the brakes, still had the same problem, replaced the master brake cylinder, and it worked just fine now. I have brakes and the brake pedal returns. So that is everything that I've done in here. Now let's go ahead and jump into the interior of the car. Alright, so now at the interior of the car. The whole interior of the car I completely gutted and essentially rebuilt it just like I rebuilt the engine bay. So the doors here, completely repainted the doors, repainted the dash. These rear kick panels I also repainted. New dash inserts, new dash pad, new seat covers all the way around, new carpet. The headliner was okay, so I didn't replace the headliner because I really also didn't want to have to do that. New steering wheel, obviously once it goes on we will address this issue here shortly. And then it also has a rebuilt transmission under there, the original C4, and then obviously the dual exhaust all the way out the back. New tires, and then can't see it right now, but a GT valance on the back of this car. So now that's about everything I've done to the car, which doesn't sound like a lot now that I'm saying it, but it is a lot. If you've ever done this, it takes time and a substantial amount of money, I found out. So now let's talk about what still needs to happen with the car. And just like before, we'll start at the front. So what needs to be finished in the engine bay? Well, first off, I need a power steering pump belt, because power steering is very nice and I've got it and I just need to buy the belt. Come to find out though, power steering belts are expensive. They're like $25 for a belt. And I'm just gonna have to break down eventually and buy one. But I don't want to right now because I'm not gonna drive the car for about 6 months, or 5-ish months. So that needs to be done. Fluid needs to go in there. Once I put the fluid in, it'll probably leak, even though I have new hoses, because that's just how things roll with fixing old cars. Nothing goes right. And also, I have a small leak on my thermostat here, so I'm probably gonna have to drain all the fluids, put a new seal on there, and hopefully that will fix my leak there. But if not, just hopefully the leak will fix itself. But I'm not worried about that for right now. I want to get the power steering fixed first, and then also this car came with original AC, so I've got the compressor and all the original brackets for it, so I still need the console that goes inside for the AC, and then I need the radiator. I forget what it's called right now, but essentially the freon goes through it and cools it down. Anyways, I still need all those in the line, so that's going to be pretty expensive. So I don't know if I'm going to tackle it this summer, or excuse me, this winter or not, because there's some other things I have to fix, and there's some tricky ones which we'll get to right now, which are in the interior of the car. All right, now is the time to talk about why this is like this. So if you know, when I bought this car, it didn't run, engine didn't start at all. I didn't even get keys to it when I bought it. So, and I never got keys. I had to put new ignition and locks and everything in it. So when I got it all running and everything, I found out they wired the turn signal straight to the ignition, which is not how it's supposed to be. It's supposed to be spliced into the ignition wire, which this is their wire they went straight to the ignition with. Ooh, words, ignition with. So I'm in the process of trying to figure out where that goes. I can't find it right now. That's why the whole dash steering wheel's out and this seat is out, because I've been spending quite a few hours right here laying, looking up under the dash at the disaster of wiring. So that is the main problem right now. Also, the brakes don't work anymore since I replaced the master brake cylinder, so I'm trying to figure that out. The hazards don't work on the rear, they work on the front, and the radio doesn't work, which the radio could be broke. I never knew if the radio worked. So that is something I might take out of the car this winter and see if I can't get working, but I'm not too worried about it because I'll be listening to that wonderful V8 roar, or just put down the road and hopefully it goes down the road. Now for the main reason why it has not been driving, and that is because I have a terrible squeaking noise when you start the car and when you drive the car when it's cold. Hopefully I have a video that I can throw in right here of it. But basically, it's a rebuilt engine, rebuilt transmission, and I think it's the transmission that's making the noise. So I'm gonna have to call the transmission shop that I had rebuild it and see if it's just I gotta get fluid going throughout the transmission more, or what exactly if he has any idea what it could be, because I really don't want to pull that engine back out. So those are what has to happen on the car and what I've done to the car. So let me know in the comments also if I should paint the car, because currently I kind of like the way it looks with the wheels. It looks rustic, original, it's got nice patina on it, especially over here. I mean, that patina is just real nice. So, but let me know in the comments if I should paint the car. Also thinking about wrapping the car. So let me know. Thanks for watching this video, and I hope to see you guys next time. And some more how-to videos will be coming out once I figure out my wiring problems. So thanks for watching. See you guys next time.